Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Ryker here. It's a beautiful Saturday evening now, almost 7:22 p.m. and man, it was blistering hot. I wanted to go for a ride earlier today, but I wasn't able to. But right now I have the perfect opportunity to go for a ride with my daughter, who is officially going for a ride with me for the first time, and she is super excited. And there she is, got her gear on, got her jacket and helmet on, ready to go. Guys, I'm so excited. This is the first time she will be riding with me on the road. She's been riding with me in the neighborhood, just inside the neighborhood, for a little bit, but on the road this will be the first time, so I'm excited. Let's get on with it. All right, and off we go. This is her first ride with me on the Ryker, and we are on our way to our folks' place, which is about 20 minutes away. And they're right off they live pretty close to Barrett Parkway in Marietta, Kennesaw border. So it's what I'm not going to be doing is taking the highway. I don't think my daughter is ready for that yet. I've been giving her some lessons on, how to sit on the bike and, how to lean with me on turns and everything. So right now I want to make sure she's feeling very safe on the bike with me. I'm gonna take it easy, no very slow turns, basically what I'm trying to say. I'm going to be I'm not going to be taking any sharp turns, or this is not a race. This is something where I want my daughter to enjoy her ride with me. So maybe, you never know, in the future she might want one of her own. So she's very curious, very interested, so it will be nice to see what her thoughts or her reaction was to the ride towards the end. So yeah, we're just gonna take the back roads. Finally, wow, it has cooled down a bit. I went out earlier, guys, it was like 95 degrees. I think officially the heat was, the temperature was at 91, but it felt like 95, 97. So yeah, so just want to go ahead and just take it easy. I want her to enjoy the ride, and I want to periodically make sure she is good. We've got some hand signals going. Are you good? All right, got a thumbs up from her. We are good. The weather is actually nice right now. It is cooled down. So yeah, I mean, let me know if you have any one of your kids that have ridden with you, and how was their reaction on their first time. I don't have a communications device, but I think I will be investing in one. I might just get anything that is just very basic, or I might just find something that is used, because for the moment all she needs to do is connect with me. I don't know, there's no need for her to take any calls or anything like that, obviously. So At the moment, all she needs is to connect with me, and that should be more than enough. So I'm gonna probably look for a communications device here and there. Now if and that is also if we continue to ride a little bit longer distances than what we're doing right now. But for now, with shorter bursts like these to my parents' place, you know, we've got some hand signals going. So let me know if you guys, what kind of hand signals did you guys have when you took your son or your daughter out for the first time, or any of your passengers out for the first time for that matter. And you know, I've kind of done the thumbs up thing just to make sure everything is good. If she needs to get my attention, I've told her to tap the top of my helmet, and I'll know that she needs to tell me something. And this is pretty much the two signals I have that I have right now with her. So I just want to make sure I don't forget that I have a passenger, and I don't want to scare. I want to take it easy through the turns, and even while accelerating, I want to make sure it's easy, because I don't want her to get scared of the first ride, right? I mean, in the first ride, if she gets scared, she might not ride with me again. But what I have, which I think helps a lot, and you should also think about it definitely if you have a first-time passenger, is make sure you have a backrest. I think the backrest is one of those kind of like a security thing for new rides, right? So even if you have to accelerate a little faster, you don't have to worry about them falling back, right? So what I've done is, of course, I've got the passenger seat from BRP, and what I did, which I liked a lot actually, was the passenger backrest, the foldable backrest. I like that quite a bit, so I got that as well. I'm just not sure if they're worth the money. I think both of them put together were $500. So at the moment I got it because I was financing the bike, and I just put about $1,500-$1,600 worth of accessories on there in the financing. So I didn't really want to think too much about it, even though I was like, wow, that's expensive, $500 for a seat and backrest. But you know what, I figured, you know, let me go ahead and get it. It's going to be in the financing. Plus I kind of like the passenger folding backrest, because it is kind of tall, and it does make my daughter feel a little bit secure. So I said, you know, it's worth it. And plus, when you don't need it, you can fold it out of the way. That's what I like about it. I know you have some cheaper aftermarket options, but that don't fold away, but this is good enough for me. I don't mind this at all. Very good. Alright, got the thumbs up again. I want to make sure we are good. I'm really excited, you guys. She's riding with me for the first time. I told her she had two options. She could hold on to me, like my waist, put her arms around my waist, or she could hold the grab handles on the side, or you know, you have the grab handles on the side of the passenger seats on each side. And she tried putting her arms around me, but I think feels super comfortable holding the grab handle. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited she's riding with me. I'm really curious to see her reaction. So far, I'm pretty sure she's enjoying it. Otherwise, she would have told me to stop. I have my wife following me behind me, so in case she doesn't feel comfortable at any time, we can stop and she can get in the car. But so far, so good. Let me ask her. Hey, Baba, how is it? Everything okay?
Yes.
Are you enjoying the ride?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, cool. loving the facts that these roads are empty. God, every time I say that, I end up in traffic. But right now, I'm loving the fact how empty these roads are. But not that I can do much. You know, I've got my daughter with me, but it's nice that these roads are kind of empty. It's a relaxing ride, guys. I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. But most importantly, I hope my daughter is too. So tomorrow I'm meeting up with there's a local Spyder group, and funny enough, they're out of Acworth, so that was a kind of a lucky thing. I live in Acworth, Georgia. I live you know, in the Cherokee County side, and Acworth's a big city, man. If you're local, heck, I had no idea in the very beginning when we moved to Acworth back in '98, when we moved here in Atlanta, and we were in Cobb County, but I had no idea it's sliced into 4 different counties. That's how big Acworth is, and you wouldn't know it. But yeah, it's what is it? Cobb County, it's Bartow, Paulding, and Cherokee. So it's like, wow, I had no idea how big Acworth was. It's just quite a big city. So lucky enough, I found a group that is out of Acworth, and we're gonna meet up in Cartersville. I think there's about 8 or 9 of us that have signed up to ride in the morning. I think we might go, I'm not sure where we're going, but I have a feeling it's gonna be Blue Ridge. Have early lunch there, and then I might just I'm not sure if I might spend the whole day with them or not, and just get out of there. Sorry, I had to, she was calling my name out. I want to make sure everything was good, but she was just asking me, did you see that red Tesla? I'm like, yes, I did, because that's my favorite car. You know, it's one of my dream cars that I want to end up buying in the future. And whether it's new or used, I was like, my next car is going to be a Tesla Model 3 or a Model Y if I can afford it. And her favorite color, my daughter's favorite color, is red. So that's why she's like, did you see that red Tesla? I'm like, sure I did. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to go with a group of Spyders. Lucky enough, I found them in Acworth through an app called Meetup. And we're gonna head out to Cartersville, meet up at Extreme Propulsions, and probably go out to Blue Ridge, have some lunch, and come back. So I'm looking forward to that ride. I was checking, and it looks like I'm gonna be the only one on a Ryker. Everybody else seems to be on a Spyder. So if they are, you know, if you guys own a Ryker, and you know, if we can get 2 or 3 people together to go ahead and come out and ride together once in a while on the weekends, you know, reach out to me, let me know. Perhaps we can get together and ride together. It would be nice to have a small little group to ride with, especially with Rykers. You know, I haven't seen too many groups locally that have a whole lot of Rykers in. Now Spyders I've seen galore. There's plenty of groups here with Spyder. Look at that one. My daughter loves the red Teslas. So yeah, so it'll be nice if you guys are local to Atlanta or Marietta, Kennesaw, Alpharetta, Acworth area, Woodstock even. You know, you want to get together for a ride once in a while on the weekends, reach out to me. It'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool. We can plan out a ride somewhere, hang out, have lunch, and then come back or disperse from where we are having lunch. That'll be pretty neat. Let me know. think this is the only stretch of this is one of the few stretches on Cobb Parkway where the speed limit is 55. So this is actually the fastest my daughter has ridden on the Ryker. So I'm just gonna keep it at 55, and I just want her to feel a little bit more speed, because we've been riding with 35, 45 miles. Now we're going up to 55, so I want her to see how that feels, you know, changing lanes at this speed, how the wind feels. So this is good. I'm glad that we've got a little bit of a faster stretch here, like 55 miles an hour. At our signal here, and pretty much home free right after this turn. All right, let's see. Yep, she's leaning with me. Look at that. She's become a professional already. Nice. Thank God we've got shade over here. Okay, cool. Now let me go ahead and drop this in reverse and get off the bike and get her reaction here. Put it in park. I think I lost my wife somewhere in some turn signal. Alright, let's see. How was it, Baba?
It was awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
You weren't scared or anything? You want to do it again?
Yes.
Awesome, give me 5. Come here. You made it to the first ride. Guys, I do appreciate you joining me, and until next time, be safe.